Hello, everyone, and welcome to another true crime tarot case. This time, we are going to be doing Nicole Brown Simpson. And the reason why I'm doing this is because on the 1st of January, Auntie decided to, do a catch up. And there was one very, very interesting blind that was revealed. And it was I'll put it up on the screen. It says a lot and it's cryptic when he first posted it at the time. But of course, we are talking about Jason, the OJ's oldest son. Very interesting indeed, without going into a lot more information. So what I was thinking is I would do this reading and ask the cards if there's any more information, because there was also a movie that had come out, or a docu-series or something, and I always thought that these gloves got him off, which it did, but there was a lot of evidence around, and that's what Auntie's referring to. So cards, what's the story, please? Investigation, Nicole Brown Simpson. Okay, and of course Ronald Goldman as well. All right, stalker being watched. Okay, so here we go. Wheel of Fortune, payback. Know too much, want to talk. Home search or house. Yep, that's where it happened. Person of interest. Now, he actually wasn't the person of interest. He was never cross-examined, as far as I know. He wasn't even on their radar. Investigations over the course of time, especially when it comes to LA, has been, it's debatable. It's weird. Allegedly, I can say corruption as well. A lot of people have claimed that in the past. When it comes to the stalker being watched, they obviously knew where Ronald and Nicole was going to be at a certain time. When we've got the tarot come through as well, a Wheel of Fortune is to make a change, and it was some sort of payback. Now, I'll throw in allegedly again, but apparently, because he was a cook, apparently the son was supposed to have cooked for them that night, and she decided that she was going to go out with Ronald. So some sort of payback. I mean, I believe that he was unstable. He was on probation at the time, and it wouldn't surprise me in the least if there was sort of some cover up, without going further into the cards just yet, because of he actually did threaten with a knife his previous boss. So and of course a knife was used on this case as well. Know too much and want to talk. I have a horrible feeling that Nicole could have said something. She could have maybe got some sort of intuition, and he was being very, very aggressive or whatever when it came to, like, saying, no, we're going out tonight, you don't need to cook, kind of thing. Let's just keep going. Something was seen. A star, hidden clues, breakthrough. I had to get away. Yeah, okay. She was well and truly aware of what Jason was like. She had to get away. I think she was actually probably scared of him, and rightly so, allegedly. There are hidden clues, and it would have been a breakthrough. We've got the star coming through here. I think these clues are actually now coming out, more so because of the passing of OJ. And I also believe that what Auntie is referring to is that Jason now has problems of his own. So, you can't sort of like, how can I say, you can't hide it too much. If you have that kind of problem, and you don't, have it fixed without having any trigger words, like go on certain medication and a lot of therapy. The older you get, the worse it gets. Allegedly entertainment purposes only. And I think even though Nicole had known him since he was obviously a lot younger, things got out of control, allegedly, and entertainment purposes only. There is uncover here. You've also got crime of passion. Sadly, when it comes to someone putting their hands around people's necks, or someone using, the weapon that he did, it does 9 times out of 10, and any detective will tell you this, that it is a personal thing. It's a personal attack. It's a crime of passion. It is someone that someone knows. Okay, let's just keep going. And undercover here. Think about it differently. Distraction, not as it seems. Yeah, exactly. The distraction dominantly took over the case was the gloves. The footprints didn't fit OJ, I believe, for that reason, or there was more than one footprint. Obviously, it was a very, very messy scene, which I'm sure you can picture, and you can see them anyway. Everyone knows the story. When we've got to think about it differently, this is what we're doing. We're definitely looking at alternative people involved. Well, let's just keep going. Tower, chaos in a building, guilty. Oh, okay. Body is hidden. Media or social media and a web of lies. Yeah. Sadly, I don't think we'll ever know if any of the truth will come out. I think a lot of things are hidden. A lot of things are hidden, not necessarily the body, because we know that's not hidden, but the fact that the person that we're talking about, we've had the guilty card here, and it was complete and utter chaos, and that would explain why OJ was at the scene at the time. Now, why would you go back to the scene, right? That was probably one of my first questions from the get-go. If you have done that, why would you go back? Right? Would you not need some sort of alibi? The miles, the going backwards and forwards, it didn't make sense. But where he was working, where the son was working, where the elder son was working, you could actually do that. And it was shown in that docuseries. So I'll throw in allegedly entertainment purposes only. A whole back of web of lies and the media. Someone even said something about the gardener. Well, I'm not too sure about that, but we'll keep going. Missing, searching. Yes, correct path. Mask, not true face. Yeah. Well-funded operation. And marks left behind. Yeah, there we go. All right. I don't think we need to go any further here. I think we're on the correct path here. A mask, not true face. To me, that is your cover-up. We've already got the undercover anyway. We've got the cover-up, and it would appear that there was some sort of money involved as well, exchange. That would probably have a lot to do with with the reason of him not being a suspect. Never called in, allegedly, never questioned, wasn't even on their radar, allegedly. But there was evidence left behind, there were marks left behind. There was lots of marks, actually. It was really, really sad, but a lot of evidence as well. And to me, it didn't look like it was OJ at all, allegedly. But that doesn't mean that he wasn't guilty. for covering up his son again, allegedly. I'm pretty sure, especially when you've got the sun here, the cards that's tarot, and they have basically shone the light onto this. And also, I thought, you know what, I'm going to ask the cards, because I always thought personally myself it was, the older son. I thought it was a crime of passion. I thought it was jealousy. But then I did look into it a little bit further, and I did watch the movie or docu-series, and it showed that there was mental things happening there. And then I also learned that he was supposed to have cooked, and the slightest little thing, if there was some sort of plan, or he thought he was going to see her. Wouldn't surprise me if he was infatuated with her or whatever, especially the way that it was done, the crime of passion. Like I said, most investigators would tell you that is someone close, that is someone that has feelings, to do that kind of thing, as well as putting your hands near the neck kind of thing without using another trigger word. And that is also a first clue that most investigators, especially on these kind of cases, indicate a crime of passion, which the cards have already said. So, very, very sad, devastating, and Ronald was, just in the wrong place in the wrong time, sadly. I think Nicole was always going to be threatened, and she knew too much. She may have even said something like, "You need to stop this," or "I'm going to speak out." It was done at home. There's evidence there. So, just really, the person of interest to me was never on the radar at the time. So, all right. Very, very sad. But please let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.